My church family. It is with a saddened but thankful heart that I submit my resignation as associate pastor of families. For the past 2 years, I have enjoyed serving and leading the children and youth group here at First Baptist Jasper, as well as assisting in new projects and ministries in the church. This church has always been a major part of my life. I was 3 weeks old for my first time at First Baptist for my baby dedication on Mother's Day. If my grandfather were still alive, he could probably tell you every detail of that day. My first memory that I can recall is showing my grandfather a tree that I had glued popcorn on for Leetta Ligon during children's church. I spent my first 13 years of life on the front right pew. I was dedicated, baptized, and ordained in this church. When my grandfather passed away, I became more involved in the church to fill the large void left by his absence. It was during those years that I was able to grow my own faith more and build my own connection with this wonderful congregation. Every one of y'all stepped in and became the family I always needed. I cannot express enough gratitude for the people that have loved me and traveled this journey with me. For more than 2 years now, I have been able to serve on staff and have been able to serve the church that loved me so well. While that may not seem like a long time for many, for me, at 23 years old, I have spent 10% of my life serving this church. I have enjoyed my time here, and now it is time for me to move on to where I truly feel God has been calling me my whole life. I am being called to the classroom. This decision was not made lightly or without hours and hours of prayer. This decision will allow me to follow my calling. While I am heartbroken to leave a place that I love, it would be a disservice for me to not practice what I preach and listen to where I feel God has led me all along. This opportunity will allow me to do what I love most, teach the tiny tots. I have accepted a position at Tate Elementary School as a special education teacher. I believe the love, support, and grace shown to me in my time serving at First Baptist has equipped me to take on this new opportunity with an open heart and mind. Thank you for affirming my calling and allowing my gifts to blossom in ministry with you. My last official day as a staff member at First Baptist will be January 31st. Knowing how my departure will affect the children's ministry, youth group, and other areas of the church, I have already been in conversation with our pastor, Preston, our church administrator, Bill, and some other leaders in the church about filling the position and dispersing my other responsibilities. I trust that with the help of the Holy Spirit, they will find the appropriate ways to move forward, and I will gladly be a resource for whoever is called to serve here at First Baptist Jasper. Thank you again for loving me well for 23 years as Anna Baby and the last 2 years as your associate pastor.